Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day and that is why I'm wearing this shirt with a heart. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing like a day in the life, except I'm going to be doing it in like the whole Roblox community. So the last time I did a day in the life was just in Royal High, but now I'm going to do it like in like everywhere that I go, like everywhere that I could live, like Adopt Me, Bloxburg, Royal High, and stuff like that. So today, I actually have a ballet performance, and I also have to go to ballet practice, and yeah, so it all starts out, so roll the clip. Alright guys, so basically the first thing that I do when I wake up, I basically just go on my computer, and see how many bucks I got. Like I just got $7. And yeah. Hey lovely, how did you like it sleeping in my room, huh? You liked it, huh? Yeah? Okay. Put you down. And then basically, I just go into my closet. My closet is big. It's not that big, but it's really something. So since today was Valentine's Day, I went for a pink sweater and pink jeans, and then after I get dressed, I sit down and do my makeup. And then after my makeup is done, then I go and do my hair. And then after I'm done with my hair, today my cat was sick. So since my cat was sick that day, I had to take her to the hospital. But before I did that, I went to go fill all the other pets' bowls so that they're not hungry while I was gone. So then I went to the hospital and I wanted to take my Santa sleigh there because, it's always appropriate for Christmas, even when it's not. So, when I went in the hospital, there was a really nice guy. His name was Nurse Nee, and I talked to him, and yeah, but I had to wait like 20 minutes, so yeah. I just decided to sit down with Lovely because, I had to wait. So, yeah. And then finally, after like hours of boredom, I had to go to the doctor, whose name was Dr. Hart, and she helped heal Lovely. I just had to wait for this other guy, dude. After I went to the hospital, I was going to go home, but Lovely was unfortunately thirsty and hungry, so I had to take her to a little so I was going to take her to like a little restaurant, but boy, were her siblings mad. So we went to go get pizza, and the guy was really nice. I just forgot what his name was. I ordered a cheese pizza, and I ordered a veggie pizza, and then my cat ordered a veggie pizza too because she is lactose intolerant. So I gave Lovely her pizza. I may have eaten a slice or two, but it was kind of gross because it didn't have any cheese on it. So yeah, I gave it to her, and then we had to go get something to drink, but they didn't have any drinks at this place. Then I had to pay them like $200, and I went back in my Santa sleigh, and I had to go to this like the coffee shop with like all the bees. I really was hoping that I wouldn't get stung by them. At the thing, there was this rat, and Lovely wanted to like kill him, but then I just, like, carried her, told the owner that I was, like, sorry, and, like, the rat was running away from her, and I just feel so bad. But we were next in line, and I bought some coffee for Lovely, which was $3. It's so expensive, guys. When we got home, Lovely was really tired, so I put her down for, like, a little nap, and while I was doing that, I was setting Lovely down and realized that Sparkles wasn't in her bed. I looked, like, literally everywhere until I remembered that I gave Sparkles to my sister for pet sitting. Then Frosty came up to me and begged for more food, even though her bowl was, like, literally full. So I had to go in the pet supplies and got her some food. And then Lovely was trying to eat Remy again, so I had to lock Lovely in her bedroom and put Remy somewhere where Lovely won't get him. And then I realized that I had to go to the city to go to my ballet practice, so then I had to, like, pack my bags and all that type, and I just went over the door. So I packed my stuff in this cute little pink backpack because, it's Valentine's Day, and I wanted to take a train, but I realized that there are no train stations open, so I had to take my Santa sleigh all the way to the city. It was hard. So I was trying to go through town square, but it was packed with a whole lot of people and a whole lot of cars and some lemonade stands in the middle of the street and a lot of pets. Even Santa was on the road, and I couldn't go anywhere, but I finally passed it, and yeah. Once I reached the city and got into my apartment, I went, like, straight in my room and took a little nap because I was exhausted. It was like a 4-hour drive to the city. I cannot believe it. And then when I woke up, I realized that I was late to ballet practice, and I was, like, so mad. So, like, I got, like, all my ballet clothes on, and, like, yeah, it was oh my gosh. So I put my hair in, like, a cute little, like, messy bun, and then I, like, got this, like, pink leotard on, and then, like, I realized because of the bad weather outside, it was, like, a 40-minute long drive, so it was hard. So when I got there, I realized that everybody was late because of the bad weather, and I went to the secretary, and if you guys don't know, for ballet, is the Royal Ballet Academy. It's very nice, and yeah. So before I went to my class, since class didn't start yet, which is really good, I got a little, like, frappuccino at the Starbucks coffee there. Yeah, it was really good. So yeah. So when class started, everybody was already in warming up, and I wasn't there yet. So yeah, I had to practice and do some dances. My dance teacher, she told us that the show today was canceled because of the really bad weather. So yeah, I was just like, hooray, because, like, that show was like getting most of my day. So yeah, I just continued on practicing, went to the bar, did all that stuff. Then my ballet teacher told us that since we didn't have the show today, we had to practice in our stage at the studio. We have a little stage in, like, our backyard. Yeah, it's very pretty, and it's cool, and we had to practice it. So I was just like, oh my god, like, what in the world? So I was really nervous because in the dance I had a solo, and it was like dress rehearsal, and I didn't want her to, like, say, like, you did wrong, Kayla, but, like, I survived, and yeah, dress rehearsal was over, and I went back to my apartment. So instead of going to the city, I drove myself over to my grandpa's house because, like, he's old. I wanted to take care of him, make sure that he was good. And then he was crazy. His TV was, like, hypnotizing. And then, like, one of like my cousins told me that Grandpa was crazy, and I tried to escape his house and failed. And I had to go through all these, like, tunnels and stuff. It was not fun, but finally I escaped. So I reached myself to Bloxburg, and the weather wasn't that bad. It just took a 45-minute drive, and the snow that was falling in Adopt-Me and Royal High turned into water in Bloxburg, and I was just like so wet and cold, and I just didn't like it. So yeah. So then I like closed the garage, and then I had to go inside the like really cold weather. It was not great. And then I realized that I had to go back outside to check on my garden to plant my plants, and it was freezing. There are even some puddles in my garden, and I had to clean them. After that, I just took a little teensy tiny nap because I was like so tired. And yeah. After my nap, I went to my security cameras so that I could stalk on people because that is really fun. I went outside to go get my mail, and then I realized that I had to pay my bills, and I was like literally broke. So I had to figure out a way to get money fast, and I knew just how to do it. I was walking around to like go like make some food or something, and then I realized that my neighbor was like literally rich and he had a mansion. So then I went up to like one of his guards, and they said, "Hey, this is private property. Be gone." And then like I told them that I wanted to steal from them, and then they called the police, and then I got arrested. The police knocked me out, and when I woke up, I was in jail like with my like orange uniform and everything, and like I was so scared, but I eventually escaped. So I kept walking, and I found that I was in Meep City, and I was so happy because Meep City is like awesome. It like had like Valentine's decorations and everything. The kids were all in school, so nobody knew that I was there. And then suddenly I saw like a wanted sign, and it was me. It was a picture of me, and I was like so scared, so I just like left Meep City so that nobody would know. So I drove myself to my little farm, and I found my horse Treat, and and I was so happy. So I realized that I got evicted from my farm in that place. So then I rode myself right over here. It is a realm in Royal High. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, it was really beautiful. I still had my ballet outfit on, which was kind of weird, and it was freezing, but it was beautiful. I went back to Royal High and took a nap because I was exhausted. So I went back to Meep City, and I went to the school to give them a donation, and then they trapped me in there, and they said that it was the first day, but really it was like in the middle of the year, and they made me escape. So that was fun. Then the police from earlier captured me again, and instead of putting me in jail, they put me in the dungeon in the castle. And then they said that if I want to go, then I had to escape from it. So I had to escape from another place. Great. So I finally escaped the dungeon, and then they said that they wouldn't put me in jail anymore. And then I drove myself in my little sleigh, Santa sleigh, back to Adopt-Me. It was like about nighttime, so I got like all the pet supplies, and I had to fill all my pets' bowls and tuck them in. While I was trying to sleep, I heard Snowflake, my cat, crying, like meowing, like really, really loud. She didn't want to be alone. This is what Lovely did last. When you're a cat person, you have to deal with them meowing, and I couldn't just stand her meowing. So I went all the way downstairs, and I got Snowflake out of her like little crib because like I just got her. She's like 6 months, and yeah, I had to carry her all the way into my room. So I had to put Snowflake inside my room, and I had to hear her bell ringing a lot of times, and yeah, that was my day. It was very exhausting. Okay, so that was today's video. Happy Valentine's Day again. This video was really fun to make. Like, there was like I like went to like a lot of games. It was very fun. So before you leave, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what's your favorite game on Roblox. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!